Hi and welcome to the Cloaked Hedgehog's YouTube channel. Remember when I told you about a Dogman encounter about an hour from me as a crow flies? Yes, you do. It's in the vlog episode 8 video. The very short version is that two boys around 12 years old were out dirt biking on a logging road in the woods when they encountered a dogman. The dogman was huge, dark brown, and it growled at the boys, who promptly took off on their bikes. The dogman decided to follow. They drove as fast as they could, but the dogman had no problems keeping up. It ran bipedally next to them for a long, long time. Eventually it let them go, at least for a while. About 10 years later, and about 18 kilometers or 11 miles away as the crow flies, one of the guys saw it again. This time it was maybe 12 feet away from him. It was in a suburban setting this time, though with a green belt of forest running through it. The man went across the road at night, slightly inebriated, to take a leak down the ditch on the other side. The dogman was there, in the woods. It came out of the ditch. It stunk horrendously. The man quickly retreated into the house, where he watched the dogman from a window. The dogman was sniffing his urine until he decided to disappear back into the trees. I had only talked to this witness via email and on Facebook up until Monday, August 13th. That's when I finally got to meet the witness and actually go to these two areas. Together with another dogman enthusiast from Sweden, yes, we are two, and the witness, I went a good long way into the woods on something that, for the most part, cannot even be called a logging road anymore. Very overgrown in part, basically 2 wheel tracks and lots of underbrush coming up right to the car. Anything could have been hiding absolutely anywhere along that road. At the end, though, it opened up, tall pine trees. We got out of the car. The boys sensibly stayed by the vehicle, while I took my phone and started filming as I was walking around. The forest was ridiculously quiet. Not a bird, no wind through the trees. The witness was obviously uncomfortable, head on a swivel. Heck, we all were looking around constantly. Knowing what had happened there, how could we not? I was actually a little surprised by myself that I walked away from the guys for about 100 yards. I had not anticipated I was going to do that. I guess that even though the forest was quiet, it didn't really seem menacing or dangerous at that particular time. You'll see for yourself what I filmed. Maybe you'll spot something I missed. Just remember pareidolia. Not everything is anything. reason in a spot where a dogman has been seen, and it chased two young guys on dirt bikes from this area for a long time. Oops, mosquito. Over there is a friend of mine and the witness. And I'm not going to show him. I don't know how far I dare to go from them. The grass has sort of been pressed down here a lot. Why? It's probably just rain. I can't believe I'm walking this far away from them. Jag vill bara se till den Dogman som kanske finns här att jag inte menar något illa. Full respekt för det, absolut full respekt för det. Jag vill det inget ont. Jag undrar om det verkligen finns här. Ingenting här just nu. Tror jag. Annars kan det vara överallt. Var som helst. Konstigt. The second incident, like I said, took place in a suburban area. Obviously, I can't really show you that much about that area because it's full of, houses and people and the witness, and he wants to remain anonymous. But I can show you this. This is filmed from, his perspective as he was standing there taking a leak, and the dogman was standing behind that birch tree down the slope in the ditch, or whatever I should call it. And here you can see me climbing down into said ditch to measure how tall this dogman was. And you can see the stick I'm holding up to the birch tree, and it was pretty tall. That would make it something like this. That's a scary, scary picture. There shouldn't be any dogman behind me. That's wrong on so many levels. But at least you can see now how big it must have been in comparison to me. And what am I? 5'7" in your weird measurements? About 170, 171 centimeters in proper measurements. And yeah, that's where it was. Popped up, scared witness, went up, sniffed the urine, and then went back into the woods. And this particular little woods, it may not look like much, but it's attached to a green belt that really reaches huge forested areas. It could easily have traversed this little green belt and reached this suburb, even though it's right next to a freeway. So anyway, this was my little experience in Dogman territory or whatever. And this was all for today. So I'll see you next time. Be safe and take care. Bye.